If your kitchen could use a little refresher as we head into winter, look no further than the expertise of chef and restaurateur Millie Peartree, who joins us now with some pointers. Millie, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's wonderful to have you. So, we've been spending so much time in our kitchens this year. Why is the holiday season, in your opinion, the perfect time to spruce it up?
Well, the holiday time is a wonderful time to spruce up your kitchen. We've been living in not so traditional times as of recent. So what I did was, I spent a lot of time in my kitchen. So I wanted a little refresh. Didn't want to do a complete renovation. So what I did was I painted my kitchen cabinets because they were super dark. Subway tile is very traditional to New York City. So I added that as a backsplash. And I incorporated some really sturdy gold pulled hardware for my cabinets. My mom's favorite color was gold. So that was a wonderful way to keep her with me during this holiday season.
Oh yeah, it looks beautiful. And of course, with so many design options out there, it can get pretty overwhelming for somebody. What tips do you have for adding function, style, and joy without people pulling their hair out?
Well, I just feel like do whatever works best for you. There's no right and wrong way to decorating or swapping things out. You can go super traditional or you can go non-traditional. So I say if you want to lighten up your kitchen, add a fresh coat of paint to the walls. You can swap out your cabinet hardware, add some new lighting fixtures. And two things that I also incorporated in my kitchen were two new appliances. I got a Samsung smart refrigerator and a Samsung air fry range. And one thing I like about a couple things I like about the refrigerator is I'm able to create recipes, I'm able to create shopping lists, and I'm a person that likes to jam out and listen to music while I'm cooking, so I can create a playlist. And even with my stove, I'm on a little wellness journey right now, so I'm able to air fry on my stove. I don't like a lot of clutter on my countertops, so I was able to alleviate one appliance by having an appliance that has all the capabilities that I need for myself. So I would just suggest to anybody out there, do what works best for yourself and for your household. And most importantly, do what makes you feel good.
Well, and this is a good year to host if you're, say, a first-time meal prepper. You're going to be your first time hosting something because they're not going to be those big family gatherings that we're used to. Many of us will just be hosting a small group of friends or immediate family. Help us out with some recipe ideas that anyone can tackle.
Absolutely. So this is my traditional Southern baked macaroni and cheese. It's full of wonderful pantry ingredients and staples that we have in our house, like milk, butter, eggs. And I use elbow macaroni. But again, if you don't have elbow macaroni, use rigatoni, penne, whatever you have on hand. The beauty of recipes are making things your own at some point. Another recipe that I'm happy to share with you guys is a spicy broiled shrimp that I created specifically for Lowe's. One thing that's unique about this is we use frozen shrimp. So it takes another step out of the process. So we use all of our wonderful pantry and cupboard spices. I drizzled in some sriracha. We mixed it in a bowl. We broil it in the oven. And when you broil it, you have like all of this wonderful liquid that comes from the defrosting process that creates this great savory broth that you can dip crusty bread into it. And from start to end, it takes approximately 15 minutes. And this will be sure to be a crowd-pleasing option for any holiday celebration.
I can taste it already. It looks great. So you're also helping to feed children through your organization. Very important work. Tell us about that really quickly.
Absolutely. So I created an initiative called Full Heart, Full Bellies. And Full Heart, Full Bellies was created to feed children in underprivileged communities, the Bronx being one of the poorest communities in all of the 5 boroughs here in New York City. And it was due to cancel and/or limited programs that children were impacted due to COVID. So with that being said we fed over 14,000 families and counting, and we give them, lean proteins and fruit and vegetables and snacks and everything that they need to be going up. And additionally, I partnered with Lowe's and Samsung to give away some of the families in the same community along with gift cards to fill that refrigerator. And I'm just so happy and blessed that we're able to help people in need within these underprivileged communities and to continue to be a blessing to people.
Millie Peartree, thank you so much for what you're doing and for your great tips today. Nice to see you.
Absolutely. And just don't forget, between now and Black Friday, if you purchase a Samsung refrigerator, partial proceeds will be donated to No Kid Hungry.
It's a no-brainer. Thank you so much again. And stay right where you are. The Morning Blend will be right back.